Now, before we begin to talk about the zones, I'd like to point out that it really doesn't seem like the zones in the United States have caught on like the divisions. Uh, one of the things that about the zones, you have to determine how long a gas or vapor is present. If it's 1,000 hours or more, it's a zone zero. If it's less than 1,000 hours, but 100 hours or more, it's a zone one. If it's less than 100 hours, but 10 hours or more, then basically it's a zone two. Anything less than 10 hours is not considered a classified area. But our electricians are not used to how long the vapor's there, along with the zone concept, but they are used to the divisions and applying the divisions, and they feel like it's easier to apply the divisions. But notice this illustration, 21-57, gives a comparison of the NEC and the IEC grouping and classification scheme in accordance with 505.6A through C. Now notice the NEC, you have groups A through D. But the IEC group is 2C, 2B, 2A. It's just the opposite, as the grouping in the NEC. And then, of course, when you look at group A and B, they are more ignitable. And, of course, this is explained in 500.6A1 and A2 of the NEC. But when you go over to the group in the 2C, it's more ignitable in accordance with 505.6A and the informational note, giving you a lot more information. The group C now is a 500.6A3 in the NEC, but moving over to group 2B, that's 505.6B informational note 2, or informational note, excuse me. And then the group D is 500.6A4, and like propane you see there, but 2A is your grouping in the IEC in accordance with 505.6C informational note. Now that's just taking a gas and grouping it and putting it in a group. And we use the NFPA 497 4.4.2 to get more of these groups and what gas and vapors and liquids and things and chemicals that would fall in a group A, B, C, or D. Now, kind of keep that in mind before we move on to the next illustration. We just want to make sure we understand that the groups in the IEC are differently identified as the groups in the NEC.